Toastmasters, and of course Larry. Larry, I didn't have a manual to work with, but that's okay. With Toastmasters, you learn to do those different things. And what I did, I just took the topic and I took how you portrayed it to all the rest of us, and I evaluated that portion of it. Change, that's something we all go through, and it's not always planned, it just happens. But Larry did a great job giving us information on change. You didn't use any notes, that was very good. And you knew the content of your speech very well and very thoroughly. So you were able to present that to us, and you made us listen. You made the audience really pay attention to what you were talking about. The speech did fit an advanced manual, so if you have an opportunity, once you get my evaluation, and any of you can do the same thing, apply it to a manual so you get credit. You did not give a timorous speech. You did not show any nervousness. You showed a lot of confidence. And the audience, as I mentioned, showed a lot of interest in what you were talking about, so that was very good. Your hand gestures fit the phrases that you were using, so when you were talking about different things, you did use a lot of body language, and that was great. Wonderful stories to reinforce the information that you were sharing. That's something else that we all need to be aware of, our stories. Stories really reinforce what you're talking about, and it makes people really listen, so it's good to use those stories. I like some of the phrases that you used. You talked about being inspired, overcoming obstacles, and you talked about self-catechism. There, I did find 2 points of growth. The first is body language. When you talked about, when you first walked up here, you put your hands behind your back. So we don't want to do that because we're cutting everybody off. You want to make sure you keep your hands out in front. The second thing is you used a phrase, how do you view? And then you have your hands down here. I would suggest you put it up here close to your eyes. So how do you view? You organized your speech very well. I thought you did a great job with that, and your overall presentation was very good. And I think you'll do an excellent job when you go to the organization and give that presentation. Very good. Mr. General.